When a man cheats, he conquers a woman. But when a woman cheats, she's being conquered by a man. So if I cheat on you, I've opened my legs to another man, conquering me. So I think it's a little deeper. I mean, it is a double standard, but as a woman, if you really love a man, you're not gonna sleep with another man. That's just how I feel.
You shy or something?
Why no clothes on?
Perfect. Perfect. You look good. What's your name?
Thank you. I'm too old to be in that video. I'm somebody's mom.
Girl.
I'm 41. Take me out that month.
Oh, that's the prime age. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I just turned 41.
Oh my. Attention everybody. It's this beautiful woman's birthday. Come wish my new girlfriend a happy birthday. You got something to say?
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Yeah. You don't got no husband or anything, right?
I do have a boyfriend.
Is he a threat?
I'm a threat.
I'm cool. I'm trying to find out.
What? How are you?
25.
Oh, she 20. That's my other child.
I'm looking at you right now. I'm talking about you right now.
You could be my son.
I'll be a little stepson. I'll do that. You not feeling me?
I am. You are just really too young. You got my Instagram. See what you want.
Oh, she followed herself. Oh.
What page is that?
It's me, Ash Alk.
Oh, look at you.
I look good.
Yes. 21 years old in that picture. Yeah.
I'm 25. Yeah. This years ago. Yeah.
Would you ever date a woman that's a nurse?
Nurses are known to be the biggest cheaters. They're sleeping with other nurses, men nurses, they're sleeping with the doctors. They love them some doctors. If your girl is a nurse and she has a hot doctor that she works with, chances are them late hours, they getting their freak on. He's hitting her on the side of the nursing bed while you waiting for her at home.
A woman with no friends or a very small circle is a very, very secure woman. Trust me.
A man argues that a woman with few friends is secure and understands her worth. Agreeing with this, the perspective is that having fewer friends helps a woman focus on her own goals and values, avoiding the distractions and drama often introduced by larger social circles. In today's world, where opinions and distractions are abundant, maintaining a small circle helps a woman stay grounded, build stronger connections, and maintain a healthy relationship. This secure approach contrasts with being influenced by external pressures, such as feminism, which can be confusing and misleading.
The wrong one will find you in peace and leave you in pieces. But the right one will find you in pieces and lead you to peace.
How are you supposed to move on from your person when you know that they're your person and for whatever reason you can't be together? But how are you supposed to just make that decision and just be with someone else when you don't want to be with anyone else, Like, it's just really difficult.
A man advises that choosing the right woman is crucial. A partner who values a meaningful life can enrich your own, while one with a feminist, Me Too approach, or self-obsessed nature can create turmoil. The key is to find a woman who adds value and harmony to your life, rather than chaos and destruction.
What's wrong with men, or where are all the good men, or this or that? It's like, did you ever think that they might be reacting to a real situation in the world? Do you ever think that they might be sick and tired of having half their stuff taken from them if you're not happy? Did you ever think that they don't like being accused of being abusive because, I don't know, they said, I don't like this, or you shouldn't do that, or maybe they got angry? They're a human being, but you don't allow them any of that. Talking to women. The women don't allow the men any of that without going, haha, got you. Well, you know what? One thing I have learned from paying attention and listening to men is that a man can only take so much. And then he's like,
the reason why men hate this new generation of women so much is because we're finally starting to realize how powerful.
Men are not intimidated by powerful women. They really aren't. I'll tell you what I see in this new generation of women. Very little self-respect. I'm 34 years old and I have never seen the level of hoery going on in this world. Most of these women can't cook. They're foolish women. They don't know how to build their household. Instead, they destroy it with their own hands. We got women emasculating men left to right, saying it's a problem for them to be a man. But baby, I got a boy. And as parents to a boy, it's my job to be the example and set the standard for the woman that's gonna come into his life. It's my husband's job to raise him and teach him what a man really looks like. You see, my husband and I, we work together. I respect his role as male of the household, and he pours onto me all the love I need to keep this household going. See, baby, I'm powerful in my own unique way, and so is my husband.
Since our society only chooses to focus on toxic masculinity, I'm here to provide you with my list of the top toxic femininity traits. Utter disdain for men. These are the women that categorize all men with the stereotypical toxic masculinity traits. Just because someone has a Y chromosome does not mean that their only intention is to sleep with you, cheat on you, or traumatize you with their uncontrollable aggression and anti-feminist behavior. Always trying to outman men. Same women who want to be equal to men also pray for the downfall of men. Amazing how that works. Ladies, if you spend your entire life trying to prove to men that you can be better than them, you'll attract none of them and kickstart the extinction of the human race. No accountability. Toxic women bask in oppression and victimhood. It's their go-to excuse whenever they're confronted with irrational behavior. If a woman instantly rationalizes her actions with her oppression, you're fighting a losing battle. Inflated egos. These are the women that have literally no respect for themselves, but feel that because they're a woman, they deserve a Wall Street billionaire with a purity ring who agrees with literally everything they say.
Do we need men, in your opinion?
No, because they do nothing all day.
Do we need men?
No, like, they just sit there.
Do we need men, in your opinion?
No, because they're icky.
How did he find 3 tiny girls all dressed in just insane fashion? Tough world out there for men. It really is, both on this and the dating side of things. Somebody said, that's the same person 3 times. Thank you. That's what I think. Somebody else said, pay attention to me. You must look at me. I require attention, whether it's good or bad attention. I do not care. Just pay attention to me. Yeah, that's why they're all dressed like that and why they say things like that. It's all for shock value.
Men are increasingly reacting to issues like false accusations and a lack of appreciation, which have sparked debates about gender dynamics and modern feminism. Critics argue that modern feminism has sometimes deviated from its original goals, fostering toxic femininity traits. False accusations, particularly of sexual misconduct, have serious personal and professional consequences for men, highlighting trust and accountability issues in gender relations. Additionally, many men feel underappreciated in personal and professional contexts, leading to frustration and disillusionment. Some perceive modern feminism as promoting manipulative behaviors that distort true equality. In response, men are encouraged to prioritize their self-worth, seek supportive environments, and focus on relationships that appreciate their contributions for healthier gender interactions.
This girl is simping hard for a cute boy at Target. And even though it was her first time seeing him, she was down so bad that she followed him around the store so she could shoot her shot.
I'm like low-key following him like a weirdo, but I really wanted to show you how cute he is. He's so cute. I think I'm gonna try and walk by him like nonchalantly.
The video quickly gained over 40 million views and thousands of comments. And now, everybody wants to know, did this Target boy really give this girl a chance? It all started when Nora May went for a quick Target run, when suddenly her cute guy radar turned on and she couldn't help herself. She bravely gave the boy her phone number and he accepted it. But sadly, Nora never got a call or text, and she thought it was the end for them. But as it turns out, the boy lost the note, and his video also went viral.
I'm going through my pockets. Run in my pockets like this note is nowhere to be found.
And thanks to TikTok, they met each other again.
You know, true love is when you wake up, after 15 years. And I said this once and people found it depressing, but I think this is the most beautiful thing ever. You wake up 15 years in the morning, you look at your person next to you, and you're not particularly attracted to them. The attraction's gone, but you would never, ever consider leaving this person. To me, that's true love.
She's going to beg and say, please forgive me, but the reality is we don't want the man that forgives us. We really don't. We want the man that says, you had your chance, it's been a pleasure, I wish you the best, because that's the man we respect.
A woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing, and a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. The most disgusting thing a man can do is leave his day one woman to struggle. Because if a woman helped you on your come up, then she sure as shit should enjoy some of the spoils of it once you're there.
If you break someone's heart and they still wish you nothing but the best, that's how you know you lost one of the good ones.
What we know from quantum physics is that like attracts like, which is the law of attraction. Everything in the universe is made up of atoms, right? Me, you, the sky, everything. But what differentiates us from, say, the sky above us is the density and the vibrational frequency of the atoms. High vibrational frequencies attract high vibrational frequencies back to it, and vice versa. Low vibrational frequencies attract low vibe back to it. Thoughts and feelings have different vibrational frequencies. So if we're constantly in this state of anger, shame, regret, guilt, fear, we're operating at a low vibrational frequency, and then that's what we attract back to us, this kind of low vibe life. Whereas if we're constantly putting ourselves in a state of appreciation, gratitude, love, compassion, you know, then we're operating at a whole different frequency, and so what we attract back to us is abundance.
Have you ever been sleeping with a guy and then also going out on dates with other people?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a foreign exchange student, so that's why we never made it official. He was from Norway, and when
She likes the Scandinavia. Keep going, never mind. It's all good. Go ahead. Any other scenarios like that?
The other Norwegian, kind of at the same time.
So you were seeing them both at the same time?
Yeah.
The two Norwegians.
Yeah, it was kind of like a triangle. Obviously the other Norwegian was seeing another girl.
So at the same time, you were sleeping with two Norwegian guys.
It was one
Overlap?
for a while, and then maybe one time it overlapped.
And were you also dating other guys too? Like going out on dates, but maybe they didn't go all the way.
No, but I was talking to my ex-boyfriend who we were trying to work it out.
Men are not intimidated because you make money, sis. They're not intimidated. They don't want to deal with your attitude. They're not intimidated. They don't want to deal with you. Women think it's attractive to be a lot to handle. No, grow up. You are a burden.
Our entire relationship, I've gone above and beyond for you, for us. And I mean, I've cooked, I've picked your shit up off the floor, I've laid your clothes out for you like you were a 4-year-old. I support you, I supported you, your work. If we ever had dinner or anything, I make the plans. I take care of everything, and I just don't feel like you appreciate any of it. I don't feel you appreciate me.
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. I'm just trying to ask people for $1 to get the bus out of here. I don't know if you have anything, but I hate to bother you.
No problem.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's not gonna hurt you?
No. It'll help you more than it'll hurt me.
Thank you.
$2.
What's
Thank
your
you.
name?
Lulu.
Oh, I'm Jimmy. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Why'd you help me out?
Because anytime you need help, if I have it, I can, I will. You have a wonderful day.
Yes, thank you. Lulu.
You say, what was your name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Here, Lulu. Take this. Lulu.
But you just asked for it.
I want to bless you with $1,000 for being so kind to help me.
No, that's not true.
Yes, thank you.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you sure? That's
Yes.
a lot of money. I got 5 kids. I'm going through a lot. Not having a job. It's hard to maintain everyday life.
The hardest part about getting a job?
The smile.
Really?
Have the smile.
I don't get it. Please, somebody explain. How can you go from telling somebody that you love them to leaving them like it was nothing?
So let me clarify this. Are y'all telling us that if you are not related to us, if you are not dating us, if you're not having some sort of physical relationship to us, if you don't find us attractive, if you don't find us polite enough, kind enough, quiet enough, that our lives are not worth protecting? Is that what you're telling us? Is that the precedent you're setting?
Yes. The same way women will say, you're not my family, you're not someone I'm romantically involved with, you're not tall enough, handsome enough, rich enough, smart enough. I don't owe you a smile. I don't owe you words of encouragement. I don't owe you respect. I don't owe you any kind of gratitude. Men will hold the doors open for women and they won't even say thank you because I don't know you. The same way when you see a man down on his luck, you judge and laugh instead of offering him words of encouragement, speaking life into him. Why should I do that? That's a stranger.
How much do you think of nice guy syndrome stems from just wanting and needing the love and validation of women?
Another quote from one of my coaches that I love, he says, a man doesn't mature until he quits seeking the approval of a woman. All about seeking the approval of women. Pick me, choose me, get naked with me, want to be my girlfriend. I love this quote by David Data. Choose a woman who chooses you.
Fellas, know your worth. And stop letting women treat you like dirt. And I'm not talking about the good women, because good women don't do that. Good women reciprocate the energy, the good energy. The you do for me, I do for you energy. Know your worth.
You don't need a man. That is the worst thing you could tell a young woman. Yeah. Because you are teaching them to not pay attention to the quality of man that they need. So you fuck them over and you fuck men over because now it's about conquering women, not about protecting them. And now women don't even know what kind of men they want. Mm-hmm. And then when they meet the man that they want, which is what I was trying to make very clear earlier, men are scary.
For me, an alpha man is provision and protection. You can't be an alpha with one of those missing. Mm-hmm. And protection is as important, if not more, because it signals more survival than provision. You can provide all day, every day, but if you don't have the strength or the ability to protect the people that you care about, you're a pointless man.
Husband wanted to have a kid soon, but oh God. Like 4 months ago, we had this really big fight. He moved out. I did something stupid.
One night stand?
Ex-boyfriend.
Well, I'll schedule you a paternity test, too.
I can't let my husband know.
Does the old boyfriend look like your husband?
Yeah.
Then just have the kid. You'll never know. The most successful marriages are based on lies. You're off to a great start.
If you care about a girl and she's struggling with something, then who else does she have to go to but you? How are you not going to turn up for her? How are you going to stop what you're doing and not be there for her and love her and show that support and talk to her and work through things? If she can't trust you enough to come to you with that, then she's got nowhere to go. So she can either do that or she can put up a wall against you and try to scorn herself against you.
My man, I don't do that. Because if I go out dressed a certain way, I know I'm looking for some kind of attention that I'm not looking for. I'm committed to him and only him. I don't do that.
Good one, man. I did.
Let's hear from a non-binary teacher who wants to address being misgendered in school. It says, when some of my smart-ass students want to misgender me in front of my violently protective ride-or-die students.
Funny, yes. But not funny, haha. Funny like this is gonna be everyone's problem in about 2 seconds.
See, this is another issue that I have, right? Compelled speech. Now you have students who are going to be punished for being correct. To insinuate that some sort of violence should be brought against them from your protective ride or die students is inherently wrong. This is not a person you should see in the classroom. As a teacher, you go in there to do your job, to teach these students and to send them back home at the end of the day. You don't come to inject your ideology, to give them a new set of pronouns to refer to you as, and you certainly should not feel offended if a student decides to refer to you by what you actually are.
I was going to ask you that. Like, what do you feel? Why do people need to be married? Like, what is the purpose
of getting married?
What is the purpose? Like, a lot of women be wanting to find husbands nowadays. What is the purpose of getting married?
So you can have sex wherever you go with people who won't talk about you.
That's the only reason?
Huh?
That's the reason? That's the reason for marriage?
Yeah, other than you love each other.
Okay.
Because technically, you're not supposed to have sex until you get married.
Is that what you did?
The difference between men and women is when men make money, we understand that we could provide for a family. When women make money, they say a lot of the things you guys have said. We're independent, we're bosses, we don't need men. Men don't make money for the purposes of being independent. As a matter of fact, it's the other way around. We make money for the purposes of other people to be dependent on us. Yep.
It's so funny to see girls who've rejected me in the past hit me up now that I've added a new certification to my LinkedIn. Like, if you didn't want me when I didn't have my certification in project management foundations, don't hit me up now.
King, based king, know your worth. Snaps. Somebody commented and said, if you can't handle me at my pre-project management foundation certification, then you don't deserve me at my post-project management foundation certification. Somebody else said, chill, bro, my girl is on this app. People underestimate LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great place to evaluate individuals. That is the first place I go when I'm stalking somebody on social media. Just saying.
Hey.
Yes. What?
You remind me of Salt.
Of what?
Of Salt.
Why?
Because you look so damn hot. So damn hot.
You're embarrassing me out here.
They're looking at you right now.
Generally, this is the attitude when it comes to guys who earn less than 100k. And it's to do with social media, and it's to do with the male influencers as well, who promote having to have, $100 million just to get by. And it's just not the reality of things. Most men are out there working extremely hard, contributing to society and building things. I'm very lucky in the sense that I actually get to have a YouTube channel where I can earn a lot of money.
Okay,
if my
well,
YouTube channel,
then what do you do?
if my YouTube channel goes away tomorrow like that, people will watch some other shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. But these guys, if they stop building the structure tomorrow, all of a sudden we've got half-built structures everywhere. All of a sudden you can't flush your toilet. All of a sudden you can't have electricity. And all of a sudden we can't have protection from the police. These are the people who literally build the world around you. And it's just like, I absolutely detest that notion of people laughing at people who work with their hands.
Like when I'm working with women, it's like, let him open your door. Like you have to give him the understanding in his body. I have a place here for a very good reason. Men need a place. They need to perceive that they're adding to your life in some way. They need to be needed by you in a very clear way. And the issue that women have today is that they're in the exact opposite mentality and energy. They're in, I got to stand on my own 2 feet. What's valued is independence, and I need to make it essentially so that I can exist without you. You can't do that with a man.
Hey, what looks good?
Can I get the small hot blondie?
Stop it.
I meant like the caramel blondie, like the drink.
I completely forgot her dad was there.
No straw? No wine?
Anything else?
No snack? No kiss?
So no head? He's got a point.
I don't want her to die alone with only her cats to comfort her. And that's why I have to inform her that men are totally repulsed by smug, condescending attitudes in women. Like, this is the personality trait that men, all men everywhere, find the most off-putting. Okay, you might think that it's funny or cute or endearing, but it's not. It's disgusting. We recoil from it instinctively. Our aversion to it is deep and visceral. So if you're a woman and you want to turn off as many men as possible, just be sarcastic, smug, and condescending. And it's not just men. People in general find that kind of personality to be extremely gross and repugnant. Although perhaps I shouldn't really call it a personality. And it is indeed the absence of personality. She's very animated and makes lots of exaggerated gestures and facial expressions. But underneath all of that is a bitterness and narcissism and shallowness that the histrionics cannot sufficiently compensate for.
Who are more loyal, men or women?
I think men if they are in love.
Why do you think so?
Because women often are searching for missing things in their life in other men. If men are in love, they're giving everything to women.
So do you think men are higher value than a woman in a relationship?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, every time I come on the show, it's just another girl spouting the same bullshit about, oh, treat me like a lady, but at the same time, I'm equal to you. It's like, what the fuck? It doesn't make sense. If you want to be treated like a lady, that inherently means we're not equal.
A man eloquently defines true love as deep commitment and enduring loyalty, lamenting that modern women struggle with long-term relationships due to societal changes. In today's fast-paced world, many modern women prioritize personal growth, career advancement, and diverse experiences over long-term commitments, viewing life as too short for just one relationship. This contrasts with the traditional view of true love, which values enduring connection and steadfast devotion. While the modern approach offers freedom and exploration, it often lacks the depth and stability of long-term commitment. And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW Voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.